Hello, one and all, back to another Jurassic Dinosaur video. I'm so happy to make a video about one of my favorite ceratopsians, Torosaurus. Torosaurus is a ceratopsian from the late Cretaceous period, and of course, there's good evidence to suggest that it lived alongside one of my favorite other ceratopsian dinosaurs, Triceratops. In our last episode, we unlocked Spinosaurus. As currently, I should be whispering because Spinosaurus. Oh, now it's awake. Sorry to disturb you. I've carved out a small plot of land over here, and this is where we're going to be putting Torosaurus. This area used to belong to the Oviraptor, but now the Oviraptor's over there, and we have a new veterinarian building, so I'm going to be plopping Torosaurus in here. So we'll get that started. Torosaurus is all the way at the bottom, past all these prehistoric creatures, and here we go. Torosaurus, common, 40 in vegetation and food. It XP after purchase, XP, you have 780 XP. Dinosaur popularity is 204 among guests, and I believe in the park that will bring. And feeding time, of course, is 2 hours and 30 minutes, so it's not going to be the most neediest dinosaur, unlike the Parasaurolophus. And of course, we're going to be plopping it in right now. So let's buy it. I am currently a rich boy. Sheesh. Let's add this in like so. Let's add in some decorations around it, some lighting to keep the area around. I know that the lights around the veterinarian place give off enough light, but we need to light up the area over by the Stegosaurus and the Polacanthus. So I'll plop another light in, and we'll go to our decorations inventory. And I'm currently all out of trees, so I'm going to need to buy more trees. Unlike in real life, I'm going to have to go to and buy some trees. Like real life, I'd say. I just confused myself. And I'm going to plop down a whole row of trees. Going to buy up some trees. And plop down a whole row of trees to keep the Torosaurus calm. These trees are, of course, don't have to be the same trees from the Cretaceous period, because when you're bringing back dinosaurs from the extinction, yes, you can add some palms and whatnot in the inside the enclosure. And as you can see right here, it says that it's going to take 12 frickin' hours just to build a container. And first of all, why do you need pipes and all this concrete? Come on, my construction workers. Get to work. We have, of course, fortunately, I'm going to have to watch some ads to speed this up. This game has a lot of ads, so I will get back to you when it's built, which won't be long. I'm going to have to watch like a lot of ads in order to get this built for the video. In the meantime, I would like to discuss the future plans. I thought about this being the last episode that I've done, but over here, excuse all this cash, I'm becoming a rich man over here with this park. You gotta love capitalism, you know? You just gotta love capitalism. And we can feed our Dimorphodons over here so we don't have a Jurassic World situation. And we can open up this new fish farm for fish. And over here, I really want to make a pterosaur area where we put in other types of pterosaurs, not just Pteranodon, because Pteranodon is an overrated pterosaur. Where I'm going to try to add some more pterosaurs, some underrated pterosaurs, and then maybe we might get to Pteranodon. Who knows? Pteranodon is a very overrated pterosaur, and that it's a rare, meaning that is going to cost a lot to add Pteranodon. And I'm not in a huge rush to put Pteranodon in. Can collect up some more of this moolah. Money, 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 money. Oh, we can add in the... Speaking of the Dimetrodon, we can add in the new baby Dimetrodon. Let's place them in. Get a good look at the helicopter. Lowering it in. Look at our baby Dimetrodon. Let's feed it. And I currently have a problem here because I only have 25 meat. And now it's 70 meat. I'm telling you, the price of food is going up in this park. But let's see what this dinosaur's... synapsid. Synapsid. My bad. Sorry. Synapsid. They are synapsids, not dinosaurs. Dino. Obviously, I let somebody else name the Dimetrodon, but it's okay, you know. I don't have to name all the prehistoric creatures. Let me go fetch some more meat, hopefully, so I can feed it. I'm probably going to have to feed it off camera because, I don't know, I might be able to feed it on camera. I have to constantly pay for energy and all sorts of stuff. Okay. How much food do we have? We have 46. We still don't have enough. Alright. I'm gonna go off camera, watch some ads, and get this Torosaurus placed into the exhibit, hopefully. So... Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Everybody that stayed, thank you so much for continuing to watch. I, of course, watched a whole bunch of useless ads. So now I can, hopefully, with that sort of AFK action of watching ads and not doing much, we'll hopefully have enough food to feed a lot of our dinosaurs, do a little bit our prehistoric feeding action going on. Right now, can feed a whole bunch of creatures in here. First, collect all this cash, because who wouldn't collect all this money, money, money? Let's feed the Torosaurus companion that lived during the Cretaceous, Triceratops, and it won't be living too far away from it. Triceratops is one of my top favorite dinosaurs, so we'll be feeding him. And we'll be feeding our sauropods, the Camarasaurus. We want them fed because we don't want a prehistoric park situation where they all break out because, well, they want food. I think the titanosaurs in prehistoric park broke out more times than I can possibly count in my own brain. They probably broke out like 4 or 5 times. I'll have to go rewatch Prehistoric Park. But unlike Prehistoric Park, they have fences, but these fences, just hope and pray that none of these dinosaurs ever think about the E word. Let's see. It's going to take me a while to feed a Dimetrodon so we can feed some of our other aquatic area. I would like to feed one of my favorite prehistoric creatures, the Dunkleosteus. I love the Dunkleosteus. Let's feed it. Like so. Dunkleosteus is happy. I like these sort of games where there's not any violence or anything. You're just going around like a zookeeper. I love animals. I love all types of animals that have ever existed in this world. I don't think there's a single animal that has existed in this world that I have not come to love and appreciate. Because every single animal that has ever lived on this planet has shaped the world that it lived in during its time. And then we have museums dedicated to all these animals, and that's why museums are so important. They are there to show generations of people what was once alive. And they went extinct. Some went extinct due to humans overhunting. We have caused a lot of creatures to go unfortunately extinct. But there's also a lot of climate things that have happened in Earth's history, which the Earth is somewhat responsible for killing its own life. Earth can be quite deadly sometimes. We don't think about how deadly our own planet can be sometimes with the hurricanes and forces of nature and earthquakes. We don't factor it in as much as we should. We are 39 minutes away from getting Torosaurus into its habitat, and then we'll give it a bunch of things for it. I think I might give it either a toy or a decoration. We'll see. In the meantime, I like to collect up all this cash and, of course, feed whatever others. How about we feed the Gallimimus? The Gallimimus is, of course, an bipedal dinosaur, has 2 feet, and, of course, has been shown in Jurassic Park. There you go, Gallimimus. And as you may have noticed, I've been collecting fossils. It's part of the theme of the game. So if you're wondering what all these fossils are, it's just a thing going on in the game where you collect a whole bunch of fossils. The cost of food has really gone up. My goodness. I remember in our last, I think one of our videos that I've done was when I got Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus was, of course, I think one of our other videos before Spinosaurus, I believe, if my memory serves me well. Ankylosaurus is one of my favorites as well, and I'm glad we were able to get it. Hopefully soon we'll get Brachiosaurus. Brachiosaurus is another favorite sauropod of mine that we can definitely do. Picked up all this moolah because who wouldn't? I have never met a person that doesn't like money. All right. We have 36 minutes on the clock until Torosaurus is released. 36 minutes. I'll feed our baryonyx. Baryonyx is, of course, a European theropod from the Cretaceous period. It, of course, was found in the UK, United Kingdom, and it's a very well-known British theropod next to Megalosaurus. Britain has their own dinosaurs, and I will feed it now. And apparently I don't have enough. I'm unlocking all kinds of dinosaurs that I still don't have enough. Some help me there. I'm zoomed in. All right. Come on. I just need 2 more pieces of meat. 2 more pieces of meat. Come on. I know you can generate them. Can whip up some more meat. This is where I tell my food producers to produce faster. Produce the food faster. Okay. While we wait on that, we still have 34 minutes. And who's this person? Oh, bathroom. Bathroom is the most common question. One of the most common questions that is asked. Where's the bathroom? I will wait, and then I will turn back on when it gets time for Torosaurus to be released. So any minute now. We're so close on the precipice of getting Torosaurus now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhibit's now open. I wasn't expecting there to be so much sand. Let's add Torosaurus in. Titan is a good name for a ceratopsian. Yeah, we can name him Titan. And look at him. Torosaurus has finally been added in. What are you looking for, a bathroom? Feed Torosaurus. Titan is looking beautiful. Alright, let's feed the Dimetrodon. Think I have enough to feed him now. Yeah, way more than enough to feed it. I don't have enough to feed the Sarcosuchus yet. Let's feed the Ichthyosaurs. Feed the Dimorphodons. Give him a toy. I forgot that it was, I only have one helicopter, and the helicopter is already on Stegosaurus, delivering another Stegosaurus. Okay. Well, that concludes this episode. Until next video, signing off.